Here in the west coast part of Perak, a northern state of Malaysia, I am on a mission to uncover some dirty truths about the place. Before we get to that, let me tell you a story. In 2015, the UN held a conference on an important agenda. There, all nations agreed on the 17 goals that will help update the navigation on the wastefulness and all of the bad things that are happening on the planet unchecked and unfought for. We called it the Sustainable Developments. So as you can see, I live in this village in Surimanja. It's called Kampung Teluk Pencalang. It's all breezy and good living here. And to think that we are located just adjacent to a power plant, which is the biggest coal-powered electric power plant in Malaysia, that's not a very sustainable energy source. Well, that's all we have right now, so let's get back to the original story. I made a trip during the last days of Ramadan. I found a bunch of trashes all around here, unregulated. People are just dumping their stuff here and it's sickening. I wonder whose fault is this? Is it the people or the municipal admins? As you can see, there are lots of them, and we require a solution to this problem. Let's look at the general facts of trash in Malaysia. According to an article in 2019 by Berita Harian, Malaysians dump 37,890 tons of garbage every single day. That is 1.17 kilo per person. So that's a huge problem there. Let's get back to our little trash in Kampung Pencalang. It seems like the garbage dumping here is illegal. I wonder if we do have some hotspot for actual trash place to dump around here. Yep, we do. So isn't there any law concerning this act? Is it even illegal to dump garbage just anywhere that we like? Well, I got you. It says here on the section 71 kurungan 1 Akta Pengurusan Sistem Pepejalan Pembersihan Awam 2007 Akta 672 larangan terhadap pengogokan, pengolahan dan sebagainya sisa pekerja terkawal tanpa kebenaran. So we got that checked. So what is the relationship between this and the SDG? So the actual question is, so what goal is there up there in the SDGs? The answer is Goal 12. Ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns, or more specifically target 12.5, which states by 2030 we have to substantially reduce waste generation through prevention, reduction, recycling and reuse. We see on the images how plastic is always there. Well, that needs to change. Now, let's listen to our sponsor's message. Alright, now let's talk about something. Let's talk about some facts, shall we? So, according to JPSPN, which stands for Jabatan Pengurusan Sisa Pekerja Negara, based from a data published in 2012, a huge percentage of the waste produced in our country, it is account for food. The data shows 31 to 45% of the whole garbage produced in Malaysia, it was food. And from the same amount, they say that from sector Perindustrian, Commercial and Keinstitusian, ICI, account for 31.4% from the garbage. It means that from the 45% chunk of food, a major chunk of it then it actually came from pasar tani basah. So it means wet food, maybe unsold food, unsold vegetables and fish. They're just gone to waste because they couldn't be sold to the mass public, to the mass market. So let me transpose this with another fact from the WFP, which stands for World Food Problem. So it said that 821 million people all around the world have food problem. So a ninth of them, 1/9 of them, actually sleep with empty stomach. And let's see, a third of those of the same amount actually malnutrition. It means that they don't get as much food as they should, therefore not getting the nutrition they needed like the rest of us. This is a very stupid problem, because on the other hand we see a great wastage, a great food disposal that causes some landfills in some places, create additional problems, while also being a huge waste of food that are solely needed in other parts of the world. So that's a great problem, and one that needs to be addressed very, very seriously, because it's stupid. Not to the people who are experiencing the problem, but to the ones who are actually doing the dumping every day or just wasting it. So even in Islam, we have to, I don't remember the verse, but the spirit of the verse goes like, if you wasting stuff, which the word is tabzir, you are actually a brother of Satan. You don't want to be a brother of Satan. It's not a great kind of kinship. So yeah, ciao.